Rose seems like any other mum raising her 5 sons, but her job is anything but ordinary.
I've been bitten, I've been pulled by the hair, I've been dragged, I've been picked up and thrown up against a wall, I've been pushed a lot.
Meet Lizzy Rose, a mum, a grandma,
And blessed be.
an exorcist.
So I'm actually exercising what's attached to her soul.
Wow, that sounds pretty heavy.
Yeah. I've got 5 sons, I've got 3 grandchildren now. In a typical day, it's quite, it's normal. We go shopping, we do the washing, we walk the dog, we do like everybody else does.
Lizzy seems by most accounts a pretty normal mum. She used to earn a living working as a paramedic, but now meets her mortgage repayments working solely as a high priestess. And she says business is booming.
Crazy busy, inundated every day. It's just constant. We have 3 waiting lists for different reasons. We have a waiting list for the dead and a waiting list for the living. So, yeah, a little different.
As the sun sets in suburbia, something strange is happening inside Lizzy's house. She's preparing for an exorcism in the lounge room.
Is it like what you see in the movies?
In this particular situation, it won't be no. If it's extremely demonic, to a degree, yes.
When you remove a demon, what does it look like?
It can just be a sound. So you can just simply hear a sound that's unlike any human sound. The room could be filled with a stench.
Where does the demon go? Down a plug hole or next door? Do the neighbours have to be worried?
No, absolutely not. So everything is cast through the right into another atmosphere. Gabre.
Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, the exorcism ritual she's performing on Andrea is quite the sight. It's meant to clear negative energy from this mum's body.
I felt like I had no control over my body. It was just shaking, really cold. But then at the end of it, when she said, it is done, it is done, it is done, I just felt this release. It was really strange, but really amazing.
But what about the proof? After 26 years of doing exorcisms, surely Lizzy has some evidence on camera.
It's always at that point of impact where something major happens and you go, did we get that on camera? And often the batteries go flat. All the footage is there, but you can't play it to anyone else except yourself.
What would you say to the non-believers?
I'm not here to convince or convert anyone into my belief system or what I see or feel. So I'm totally okay with the skeptics. Bring it on.
She's a very convincing lady, and if I was prone to that sort of thing, well, I could part with $750 to get rid of demons.
When it comes to cynics, Steve Martin from the Atheist Foundation of Australia is one of the biggest.
If people, really do have these delusions, then really the appropriate person for them is a social worker, a psychologist, a psychiatrist. But as long as they've got supportive friends who aren't delusional, well, even those people would be good to speak to before they parted with such significant amounts of their money.
According to Lizzy, she assesses every patient, and if she finds any red flags, she refers them to medical professionals.
If I feel that, they go off to the doctor, which is 10 minutes away. I have a lovely female doctor I've known nearly 20 years. We work with each other, with cases, and it's very serious. We have a psychologist, we have a psychiatrist. You have to be careful, and it takes years, I think, of conditioning and practice, and every situation I see is slightly different as well, so I have to be prepared.
Hardy Singh from across the road is a convert. Now he even attends Lizzy's full moon rituals alongside a bunch of other neighbours.
She's very helpful, she's very good, and nothing to be scared of.
All my neighbours know. I cleared out all the ones that were no good.
Lizzy says she's now trying her hand at a TV series. She's hoping her pilot, which in the city, will get picked up by a network here or in the States.
Let me take you for the ride of your life.
What do your kids think of what you do?
Not fazed. And I think it's really wonderful. It's really nice. It keeps me humble, keeps me grounded.
Look, I've always wished to have demons because that way I could have had my demon work whilst I went on holidays, but it just doesn't seem to work that way.
Lizzy also claims to be psychic and predicts our new PM will win the next election despite an attempted sabotage. We will wait and see. Well, it's a mistake